LinkedIn people, it's Rebecca with BrandTrue, and today I want to bring you part 2 in a series of videos around renaming your brand. So in the last one I talked about the really obvious cases where something's on fire and you know you need to rename your brand. Okay, easy. Most of the time it's not quite so cut and dry. You don't have, a PR disaster. But one thing that we've been working with our clients over the years is that it doesn't have to be that difficult. When you just look at it very sort of emotionally, yes, the brand's been going for a while and there's some equity, but there's also this problem. How do I decide? And maybe this seems obvious, but enough people have been like, wow, that helps with this silly little formula we worked out that I want to share it with you. It's a formula, but it's not mathematical because these are things that don't have numbers assigned to them for the most part, which is what makes it hard. But it's this. Take your current positive equity. So, do people like you? Positive attributes. Do they understand what you offer? Do you have basic awareness? Take those positives and think about how big they are, how important they are, how significant they are in relation to your current negative equity. So your problem with your name that is making you want to change it. And it's simply, like I said, totally obvious, but not so much when you're in the thick of this kind of problem. It's simply a situation where if your problems are bigger, let's go find you a new name. If your problems are smaller, you are better off putting new meaning into your name to swamp that problem, to overcome that problem and have the balance come out. Okay, definitely need an example. The example that I like for this one is a company, they're a client of ours. I can't say their name, but here's the situation. Their name is, it sounds like the 50s. 1950s, it doesn't sound current. And this gave them a lot of heartburn. Do we need to update this name? Do we need to make it sound more modern? It's definitely the right question to ask themselves. But even though it might seem simple in retrospect, looking at it this way with a formula can be very, very powerful. They have a lot of current equity. People understand who they are, understand what they make, have really positive associations. In terms of negatives, they don't have a lot of baggage. The name is old-fashioned, but they don't have, an industrial accident or any kind of, quality concerns dragging down their name. And so when they looked at it that way, they realized even though the dated-sounding name worries us, there's too much on the other side of the equation that's positive. It doesn't make sense to change the name. So then you use really great innovation, really great marketing practices, good social media, all these things to put more meaning into that vessel, make that name stand for a brand of today, even if the name, the word itself is a little old-fashioned. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this formula is helpful. We found it is to just kind of like make it a little bit more dispassionate, even though it's really subjective stuff. So I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks, bye. Thanks for watching. I wanted to let everyone know, normally we do full projects with corporate clients, but with everything that's going on, we want to support small business. So we've offered brand therapy, a few limited slots for small businesses, entrepreneurs, social enterprises. Check us out at BrandTrue.com, brand therapy, and let's see if we can work together. We would love to support you. Thanks.